Hey guys, it's Kugli again with another ROM review, and this time I've got the CypherOS, also known as AOSCP 3.6 Jamocha for the OnePlus 3, so stay tuned for that. So guys, the CypherOS. Now I've already done a video for the 3.5 version. I really did like that, and there is a new version available. I just thought I will give you guys a quick view of this ROM also because I've been using it. Now the main thing I like in this ROM is that it is an AOSP based ROM, so you are getting the basic of the basic. You're not losing anything, but you're not having a lot of features to deal with either. Everything is basically what you would expect. It's a really nice package. That's what I really like about this ROM. So yeah, let's get to the settings now. In the settings menu, you can see most of the features here are really basic. There aren't many. Let's go to the About Phone page. In the About Phone page, you can see AOSCP. That is the feature. That is the ROM version. And status is, well, you can get that Android version is 7.1.1, so that is the latest one. 3.6 is the CypherOS version. API is Jamocha, and the latest security patches of February 5, 2017 is added, so that is really cool. The kernel is a custom kernel used for this ROM, so that does work out really well. And SLNX status is enforcing, so you are covered in that. So that is it in the About Phone page. Now, as I've already said, the feature list on this ROM is not very extensive, but there is only one setting which is inside the device mention, where all the extra settings reside. There are a few stuff here and there. For example, like in the more option, you do have network name option. You can change that from here. Also, network traffic indicator is somewhere here, so you can customize that from this one rather than in the additional options. So that is there. Apart from that, in the display options, you do have normal stuff which you are expecting with AOSP. So you do have ambient display. All of that is working, and I really do like that. Notification sounds and all that is available. Notification light is available where you can customize that, but I couldn't find an option to customize the battery lights. So that is one thing which I was missing in this. I'm not entirely sure if that is even available, but hey, that's there. Now let's get to the settings now. First of all, you do have additional settings in there. You have system options where you have option for changing the screenshot type. You can change it to normal or partial screenshot, which does work out very well. Scrolling cache can be enabled, disabled, force enable, force disable, all of that. Power menu customizations is available where you can customize that. Now, this has two options like this one, which is one-handed mode and home button animation. These are for the nav bar, but what I found in this ROM is that there is no way to actually enable nav bar apart from going into the INITD settings. I couldn't find a way. There are other settings available. In the buttons option, there is even a nav bar tuner, but I really am not able to enable this thing. So please do let me know how to do that, if you have some way to do that, because I'm not able to find it. Maybe there is something I'm missing out. I'm not sure. Maybe in the extra settings there is something. I couldn't find it. I even tried the search function on the settings menu. I couldn't find any way to enable navigation bar. Do let me know if you have any way to do that. In the extra settings, again, we do have status bar options where you can customize quick pull down, smart pull down, expand notification, show notification account. Icons can be enabled or disabled as you require. Clock, date, position, and all that can be customized again as I am doing right now. So that does work out. Quick setting panel can also be customized a fair bit. There is a brightness slider customization, or this can be customized for on tap action, so that is also really cool. As I've said, button set customization is available with a nav bar tuner, which I don't know how to use that. It does give you option for home button tapping, a long press and double tap, reset button long press and short press, and long press also, and volume key customizations are also available for playback control and keyboard cursor control, which is really cool. Now home button double tap does work out. It wasn't working in the previous version, so that is a good thing. So yeah, that is there. Gestures are available where you can customize all of these. There is 3-finger swipe to take a screenshot, and well, I have enabled the partial screenshot option. That does work out. The alert slider does not work. That is still a problem. That was also a problem in the previous versions. I'm not sure if they they will be fixing it up, but hey, that is something which is there. The O-Click Bluetooth clicker, which was there with Pixel phones, is an option in here. I have never used it, so I'm not entirely sure if that'll work even. So yeah, that is there. In the additional gestures, you do have these options, but I don't know how to enable these gestures, so I'm still at a loss here. So that should be it in the settings menu. Rest of the settings is basically what you'd expect out of a AOSP based ROM. Nothing too fancy here. Almost all of these features are bare minimum, but they do give you a little bit of more advanced settings to play around with, so that's really cool. Now the battery, I am really impressed with the battery life I get with this ROM. Now as you can see right now it's going on a slope, but the standby time, I'm really impressed with the standby time on this ROM. Now here is the EX kernel manager battery monitor. I have used this ROM for some time. Using this, I get a screen on time of about 5 hours and 37% usage, so that is 6% per hour. Comparing that to my AKT tweaked Resurrection Remix ROM, which gets about 13 to 14% per hour drain on screen on and about 7 to 8% on screen off drain, this is shaping up to be a really good battery life giving ROM, and I really am loving it because I haven't charged my phone today, and that is a really great feature to have, so I really do like that. Let me show you guys the Antutu benchmark score, which is pretty cool. Here is the Antutu benchmark score, which is about 146,000, which is normal for an AOSP ROM. It's not really low like other ROMs on the 142,000 front, but this is not as high as a CypherOS ROM either, like 154,000. Now let me show you guys the camera functionality. Now I have flashed the HAL1 enabler, and that does work, and I'm really impressed with the HAL1 options available with this ROM. With any OnePlus ROM, as you can see, noise is at a minimum. There is no discernible noise with a really well lit environment. There is HDR mode, you can enable that, it is going to process it, and you are going to get a little bit more details into shadows and all that, so you can see that right now. You couldn't with this one, so yeah, HDR does work out. That is something which I really appreciate. With the stock camera here is the Google camera, which is the AOSP camera. It still takes photographs, but as you can see, sometimes it just takes too much time to load and all that. There are issues. There is considerably more amount of noise with this, and all that considered, I would still flash or install the OS camera port and have a good time with it. So that is there. So yeah, let me show you guys the boot animation, which is pretty cool. So here is the boot animation for the CypherOS. I believe this screen was with, not sure, Marshmallow or Pixel. This was the Pixel boot animation previously, and it's been modified for this ROM. It's really neat. It's really cool. I really like that. So you can see it turns into the logo. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, that should be it about the ROM. I really like this ROM. I didn't really find a lot of issues with this ROM either. Everything was working. All the applications which I use on a daily basis does work out without a hiccup. The only problem I found was that the navbar options was not there, which is strange. I'm not entirely sure what to do with that. Other than that, battery life is amazing. I really like this ROM for the battery life it is giving me, and I do think that this is going to be a really great daily driver for someone who doesn't want all the features which is available in something like Resurrection Remix or even CRDroid, but you are willing to make that exemption, and that will work out pretty well for you. So yeah, that is there. I guess that should be it about the ROM then. Hope you guys like the video. Please share, subscribe, and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.